HealthWish is a series of conversations about the state of healthcare in New York City's fabulous fifth borough, Staten Island. Our goal is to raise issues, raise awareness, and raise health, because when we raise health, we raise everyone. Surprise! This is a celebration like no other. Learn how Staten Island University Hospital's community health team is spreading sunshine with their Community Day of Surprises, joining forces with celebrities like Method Man, the Disney princesses, and even Robert Downey Jr. to bring smiles to over 80 patients and families with these unique, one-of-a-kind experiences. Give it a listen.
Since I've been in community health, we've transitioned a little bit, and we're now doing Community Day of Surprises. And I just wanted you to speak to some of the Community Day of Surprises that we've done.
We work very close with the pre-surgical testing team, with the oncology team, with the pediatric team to identify our patients. And I've been a part of many of them, but the three that stand out to me the most are around the holidays. We go to Joe DiMartino's Winter Wonderland, where he has a huge Christmas special, and we bring in children in need. We dress up as Santa Claus and present the toys to them, and we did the same thing this year with the family that was in need of toys. And giving them the toys is the simple, easy part, but what the grandmother said, Octavia said as we were leaving, is that she didn't know it was going to be under the tree this day if you didn't lead this day of surprises for these kids, and the look on their face was just great. So these little acts of kindness really go a long way in the community, and I know the community appreciates it, and I can tell you from my heart that I appreciate it.
You know, Northwell's mantra for patient experience was every moment matters. It shows the patients that we just not only care about their medical needs, but we care about them. And it shows the community residents that we're here to educate, we're here to give you resources, but we care about you as well. And it builds trust.
So Day of Surprises is such an organic grassroots movement, but there's a lot of thought that goes into it.
So we had a young lady that had a skin disorder, and due to the skin disorder, she lost her hair. And so we had a wig made for her. And you would have thought that we gave her $1 million, but we gave her part of her identity back, that, you know, she felt comfortable wearing this wig and going out. And that was really one that touched me.
You know, that brings me right back to nursing school, when we used to have to do our nursing care plans, and you look at the full body and the needs of this person, and you really touch this young lady, and that's just great. Any more come to your mind?
Young lady Yvonne, 9 years old, dealing with leukemia, loved horses, and we found out that Yvonne was in remission, and what a celebration we wanted to have for her. And with collaboration of the NYPD, their mounted police came to the hospital. We surprised Yvonne. She was able to get up on one of the horses and ride. And this was a two-part day of surprises for Yvonne. She had her Make-A-Wish. She wanted to go to Disney, but due to COVID, she wasn't able to go to Disney. So the team thought, let's bring a little bit of Disney to Yvonne. And one of our colleagues reached out to Give Kids the World. There was an actress that dressed up as Yvonne's favorite character in Frozen, Elsa.
Hello there, Yvonne. It's me, Queen Elsa, of course. I hope you're doing well today. I'm so glad I get to talk to you. I heard that you're a big fan of my story and that Olaf is your very favorite. Well, I was telling him all about you, and he even told me to tell you hello. Yvonne, I've also heard that you're a very brave princess and that now you're in remission. And I think that that is so wonderful, and I'm so happy for you. Congratulations on being so strong and brave. If it's all right with you, I would like to make you an honorary princess of Arendelle and the Enchanted Forest as well. The first princess of its kind.
They were just so happy, and it was a magical day, just as if we were at Disney.
That's great. The most recent one we had involves a 14-year-old girl and her father.
So I received a call from one of the care managers. She's taking care of this 31-year-old patient named David, who has heart failure and is in need of a heart. We met with him, and you know, he told me how he liked horror movies, and he also explained to me how his 14-year-old daughter Stephanie had a heart transplant in January of 2022. And the team said, let's do a day of surprises for David. And we were able to get Kane Hodder, who has played Jason in most of the movies. Send David a get well message.
Hey David, it's Kane.
Oh, that's Jason, the guy who played Jason.
Hope you're doing well, man. David, again, thanks for enjoying my work. Hang in there. I hope to see you in the future at a convention or something. That would be amazing to talk to you about this. But anyway, good luck with everything. Hang in there, and I don't know how much it means to you, but myself and Jason have your back.
Thank you.
Good luck, man.
He never gave up, so I'm not giving up either. You know, I see him in plenty of movies, Jason in Manhattan, Jason Go to Hell, you know what I'm saying? So, and he's an OG. So for him to recognize my name and just gave me a shout out, that was a blessing. And I ain't giving up because I got one right here who needs me.
We also reached out to the Brooklyn Nets, and Utah Watanabe, one of their power forwards, sent David a message.
Oh, come on.
Hey David, on behalf of Brooklyn Nets, just want to wish you well. Appreciate your support. Let's go Nets.
Thank you, let's go.
But just seeing the interaction, his daughter Stephanie came with 3 other family members, and it was good to see him out of the element of being on the unit. But I think the biggest piece, most important piece of that day was not the gifts they got, was the family interaction. And just showing the closeness of them and her telling her dad how much she wanted him to fight, how much she wanted him to live, and you know, that he's willing to do whatever it takes.
So the Day of Surprises, what I'm hearing, it's not about the gifts we give, it's not about the food we give people, it's really about lifting their spirits. And the 80 or so Day of Surprises that you've been at the helm at has just lifted the spirits of countless people. You've had how many other celebrities and important people or famous people contribute to these Day of Surprises?
We had Robert Downey Jr. send a video to one of our patients, Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan. What'd you think of that? That was nutty, wasn't it? Send me back a video. Tell me what you thought. Will you? All right, pal. Love you 3,000.
I didn't even expect that. Like, that was really caught me off of a surprise. That was really cool. I didn't expect RDJ to shout me out.
We had Joyner Lucas come and visit Jonathan. So when we reach out to someone or we make a phone call or send an email, people are happy to do that, to give a little piece of themselves to help, to make someone else feel better. And it's just like, it's like a ripple effect.
What's up, John? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? You good?
I don't want to cry.
It's all love, brother.
Do they all have to be celebrities? Absolutely not, because we're reaching the heart, the core of a person. Those are the things that I remember when we're in the planning phases. How can we brighten someone's day?
And what I've learned from you over the years is you shoot right for the top. And how does it affect the staff participating in Day of Surprises?
The staff loves it. The staff absolutely loves it. And we have all different departments that have reached out, environmental service workers that have been in the room, cleaning the room, had a conversation with the patient. It just doesn't have to be the doctor or the nurse. Everyone is invested in this.
And the staff, I noticed they walk away a little taller, a little happier, and a little more appreciative of what we have.
Right.
Claudette, one of the first Day of Surprises that we did together was a couple of years ago, and that family was referred to us through a school teacher.
So it was a family of 4 children that over the course of 10 months, both parents died. And the children were living with the 2 grandmothers. We just thought about what could we do. And they played, and they just had a good time for 2 hours with the family members and enjoyed the day with us. The teacher was able to get some of the clothing from the parents, and a friend of hers created teddy bears for all of the kids. And it felt like, looking in their eyes, you could see that they felt like mom and dad we're with them.
It certainly was a great day. I have one more that I'd like to ask you about. Recently, we heard of a family who lost both parents to gun violence, literally inside the home. And the Day of Surprises was a culmination of 2 or 3 or 4 different efforts that you made to get this family help.
You know, the effects of crime, as we spoke about earlier, the social determinants of health are just really relevant in some neighborhoods. But most important, the trauma that these children have faced, I thought about that more than anything, because I can give them toys, clothes, but losing their parents is a trauma. So we reached out to Dr. Sathya, because you and I are both on Northwell's Gun Violence Prevention Committee, and I reached out to Dr. Sathya about what resources we could give to this family. And, you know, he was right on board, and he gave me Dr. Bellinson's information, who is the AVP for Behavioral Health Services out at the system level. And we met with him as well, and he says, whatever you need, Claudette, we'll give you resources, counseling for this family, because most important, I want them to have a positive, impactful life. And dealing with trauma and grief sometimes holds you back. I also spoke to someone at Emma's Place, which is located in Snug Harbor, and they have grief counseling as well.
And our local partners were also involved in trying to help these children. True to Life and the DA were also very aware of the case and also offering services to the families. So the Day of Surprises is multifaceted, and one of the biggest parts that we touched on a little bit is it's not about the toys, it's not about the gifts, it's also about hooking people up with services that they need to get through the trauma or the illnesses that they're going through.
If I had to sum up Day of Surprises in one word, I would say healing. But for the patients, it's a type of healing for them, and not the physical healing, but just the mental healing. You know, that you made me feel good today.
HealthWish wishes to thank our very special guest, nurses Frank Morisano and Claudette Hill. We're very interested in your HealthWish. Contact us at healthwish@northwell.edu. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again soon.